Hey there guys, welcome back to a Minecraft project. My name's Uncle Leroy, and I have not made a video on this world in approximately 8 months. So just a quick update. This is not the world that I went offline with and started to create. This is one that I continued making online with my brother-in-law. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff I got done on it. I built the whole place up. Clearly went to the nether. And just really did a bunch of stuff. So this is more or less a preview of what I did. Finished building the house, got the roof on it, which isn't impressive at all, but still got it done. Built a whole bridge going across, which that bridge and the farm down here are going to be the only things that you'll see when I continue building it. Because the way I built this auto farm here, massive pain. I totally regretted doing it. Okay, apparently I didn't finish this side, but I could have sworn I did. Maybe I broke down the fences on it for some reason. But yeah, I built up the auto farm here. Got that done, got that going. I also am continuing the other series I'm doing, my hardcore world. I'll be doing both worlds kind of at the same time. This is just to show you kind of a quick preview of this world and, you know, the potential that it does have. You know, it looks, in my opinion, completely different than what it was in the other videos. You can see it. Just did a bunch of design to it, lighting. But we'll go back to our actual world and get this all done. You can see I went crazy with the blackstone and the chiseled, I think it's chiseled blackstone I used on here. Build a bridge, which I like how the bridge turned out, so that's why I said that's going to be like the only thing, really, besides the base of the house that I continue onwards with. I might even tear down the house in the world that we're currently in and rebuild it from scrap, just due to the fact that I'm not a huge fan of it. Truth be told, I still left this little pillar here to indicate where my first house was. Like, the walkway might be added to the world as well. In my downloaded world, I also did notice there were some differences. Like, over there's supposed to be like a tower and stuff, and there isn't. Or maybe it was vice versa. Maybe there's a tower there, and then there isn't on here. So it's not like it's the same world exactly, and it's not like I know where everything is. I clearly, you know, I got diamond armor. I don't even think I mined the diamonds. I'm pretty sure my brother-in-law gave them to me. But that's not the point. Point is that we'll go ahead and get back to the other world, keep the project going, you know, still try to beat the game, try to get people to hop on so they can also participate in this world, and within a snap we'll be right back where we were. Oh, that's my house. Yeah, so look, this is what I was saying. So in this world there's a village here, and this is the one that was copied from the initial Realms download, and there's a tower there. There's a village here. But yet on the other world, this isn't there. So a lot of the other stuff is, like, the whole ice biome here is, and there's another village way over there. So I believe this is where I left off on this episode. It might have just been me messing around finding this village. I'll go back and I'll eventually check it out. But I did want to continue this one, get it back to kind of a more regular upload. This series I will be doing every Monday and Wednesday. Tuesday and Thursday you have my hardcore world, and even though I missed Tuesday yesterday, so I'll post 2 or 3 videos today. And two, maybe 3. I don't know. I might make a short of playing Ark Survival, and if you guys do want to watch me play that, let me know. I do got a face cam, even though I really don't prefer using it. Not that it's low quality or anything. It's actually pretty good. It's just that I don't like the way I look on camera. Simple enough. Point, I can't sprint, and I'm out of food. That's not, I'm like halfway there. Oh wait, I can technically, like, walk faster on ice, right? I think. Here. I know there's a waste of potatoes here. And let's get back over there, just because I don't remember where we're at building farms, and if everything's looking good. If everything's looking good, then you know, we're solid. And you guys will see me when I'm back here. I'll skip this hardcore parkour to get all the way back there. Alright, sweet. Made it back through the night. Built a little bit of a dock there. Did I do that in the last video? And I was supposed to complete it, and then I got distracted trying to figure out why one thing wasn't there. Where did I get all the cats from? Did I do that in the other video too? Oh boy. I'm gonna go back and watch the video after filming this one or recording this one. And it's gonna be like, no, I didn't. And I recorded an episode that I completely lost, so it's like missed out on a whole thing of content. Oop. Alright. Okay, got 5 diamonds, swag. Oh man, okay. Kind of crazy building up 2 worlds at the same time. There's a lot to kind of think about, and you know, I'm gonna get both worlds confused at one point. I'll be like, what the hell? I know I built a farm over here. There should have been a farm over here, when I clearly didn't build anything over there. Okay, I don't think I actually built... Or I think I did build that, and that's what I was actually going to leave it as, or I was going to extend it. Oh, no. I said I was going to build a ship here. Oh. Yeah, I was going to build a ship there. So I go onto the dock. That I still have to do. Oh boy. Oh, definitely be in a future video. Because that's going to take me a while. There's going to be a lot of terraforming around here. It's going to be very similar to what I showed you in that other world. The continued of this world that I played offline in about 8 months ago. I think in that world I even covered this all up completely. These were all cut down. I do want to build like the nether portal kind of in the same spot. I thought that was kind of cool having it on an island by itself. What I wanted to do is I wanted to build like a log cabin there with like a stereotypical fireplace, like a little cabin in the woods type of scenario looking. And that was gonna be where I had the portal. It's like a little house there, and then boom, the portal's there. But alright, let's harvest these crops. They even done growing? No, they're not. I think the carrots are here though, so I can eat. Okay. Why? Those mashed potatoes. What the hell did it... What was I doing last time? Jeez. I know I'm eating like raw stuff here, which doesn't help anything. Okay, replant. Probably exactly what I did, where I just replanted whatever I had in my hand at the time. But, okay, let's see. We got pickaxes. Did I go mining? I want to say I went mining. No, that doesn't make sense. Alright, we're just going to do some good old supply farming here. Put down some more trees heading in this direction here. Clear all this out. Maybe clear out the island? I'm just casually jumping over a lava pit where I'll lose everything that I have. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead. Maybe I'll build another dock too while I'm at it with the extra wood I'm about to have. And I'll make like a dock here for like these little type of boats. So they'll have a little place to line up at if I build more than one. Alright. Probably edit out all the cutting down I'm about to do in this. Alrighty, got all this cut down. I just gotta wait for all the leaves to disappear, but it is getting dark. Time to head back, get to bed, sleep through the night. Because I don't mess with the night, and I'd rather not deal with that. Alright guys, and what I decided to kind of do here, yeah, I got all the cats here in the way, is I'm going to try to make it more like a realistic house. Whether it's having to delete some windows here, build a roof, which needs to be done. I might even get rid of that top part and make it a little bit more of a normal design instead of having this kind of crazy, you know, two-leveled, awkwardly shaped design here. Just due to the fact that I was thinking about it. I know, like, over there I'm supposed to build the little house and everything and have that area lit up, and that's where I'm going to build the nether portal. But and I got a bunch of projects to do. You could call it a bit of ADHD getting in the way of everything that I want to do. I still got to build a ship there, build another dock. Actually, that's what I was doing. Actually, let's build that dock first, like the smaller boats, and then we can maybe in the next episode look into finishing up the house and actually getting it into a more functional state. Because I think that'd be a good direction to finish this video in, at least. Building a more functional dock. I might make this all grass, or am I gonna? Well, no, I'm gonna build a bridge there still. That's gonna be one of the few things I carry over. I only have 4 of those left. What we'll do, make a few different stalls just in case we get people on here actually playing. There we go. There we go. And I'll do it kind of like more on the side there. I'll probably take out some of this section here. Instead of it being a perfect straight on approach, I'll go ahead and yeah, sorry. I was making sure I did my spacing right there. I'll make sure that that there's plenty of room to come in and out instead of just doing it straight on. Oh boy. Oh, missed. There we go. Damn. And now you can see why I don't do challenge maps. Oh, okay, failed again. Or parkour maps. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Let's making it out of oak because that's mainly all that we collected. Okay, we'll do like a step up to it. Okay, gotta make more. Like I'm jumping over that now, and it's like there's no point in me actually having it there. Okay, don't know why there's a random oak block there. Why did I go to a chest? There we go, and then what we'll do here is these down. Actually be the stalls. Oh boy, gotta take all this dirt out, or sand out. Now it'll level out, I think. Yeah, there we go. Something you're probably thinking too is why am I doing it in the design that I'm doing it in? When there's probably hundreds of tutorials on how to build a better dock than this, and you know, something more fashionable, so it's not all, uh, oh, yeah, so it's not all, you know, jankety, but so it's not all built like, you know, like a maneuver or something. And the main reason for that is because really I don't want it to be like somebody else's build. You know, hopefully I do get better building techniques as I continue on playing the game, which I would say is an achievable goal. And I completely missed that one. Awkward. Yeah, same height, right? Alright, cool. And now that I think about it, I probably should have made the dock wider, which I could always expand it. Because this seems very closed up and almost claustrophobic. We're not quite done with it. Still need to light it up. But I don't know, it's, you know, it may not be the most realistic build, but maybe that's what I'm kind of going for, is a more... Okay, well, that's an issue. That is an issue. Maybe should have, Okay, wait, whoa. Base heads... Okay, that did not work at all. You know, but it's there. Alright, guys, it's there. It'll be part of my trials of messing up while building. We'll light it up a bit. I'm gonna beat up the carrot here real quick. Nothing. There we go. See? Easy. Oh, now there's a skeleton. There's a skeleton. Gosh. Oh, look, more skeletons. I really light the rest of this area up. You know, it's kind of weird doing the different colors of the wood here. Let's see. I'll do it like this. It's almost gonna look like an... Okay, wait, this is way too short. Actually, that's not gonna work. Oh boy. As you guys can see, I'm a professional here. And if this is terrible and I'm getting told to burn it down, then I'll probably burn it down and, you know, build another one. But it's the overall, you know, essence of the design that I wanted to kind of go for on this one. I didn't want it to be too crazy. I didn't want to have to spend, you know, every single bit of supply that I have to build it. Something just kind of very basic, very simple, you know, something that's, yeah, I guess you call it more of an old school design, just due to the fact that it's something that you maybe would have seen during like the Xbox 360 days, or even on the older versions of Minecraft. Just make a little wall here so people aren't like jumping off the other edge or other side that's not going to have anything on it. Keeps thinking that, oh yeah, I'm going to be done right now, and then I'm like, oh, well, that could work. Probably chose the hardest way to actually set that up. I also built too many stairs, that's part of the reason why I'm doing it this way. I'm not gonna completely like enclose it or anything, just like make little windows. You don't even need glass for them. Yeah, you know, just something to make it a little cozier. Close it here, just so it's a covered dock. And I really just ran out of slabs again. Okay. That's actually going to be the last little piece of this, and then we'll end this episode here. There we go. A lot of the time I'm crafting, I just build materials just to have materials, and I'm like, cool, if I ever need them, I'll have extras of them, of course, because I think I only needed like 6. Oh. There we go. Well, that's forever up there until it despawns. Cool. There we go, guys. That's a pretty easy, kind of quick, simple dock design here. There's something to house the smaller boats that we have. And oh, like that, so there's steps. Maybe that's what I was missing before. Is that it? There we go, something to stop it. Still in the water. Not that bad. I can't put anything on them right there, because then it would have just looked like I probably should have just done it like that to begin with. There we go. Here, guys. And now that's the dock design. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment section, and how you feel about me doing this series and the other series together. Like I said, unfortunately I did mess up this week. This series is going to be every Monday and Wednesday. You're going to have the hardcore world on every Tuesday and Thursday, but you're going to see about 2 to 4 videos uploaded all at once, just to kind of have the series going and have the track started, and we're going to keep momentum going from there. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will take any consideration you guys have about this world, any criticism you guys have into this world, into consideration, and we'll get this going. Thanks for watching.